Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakahakwadash. Double honors be to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elders and occupant of GMS. And men that are like him, that is pushing his word with truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Now we'll go into a quick lesson here, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshua, of course. And it's going to be simply entitled, what is it? What did I say? Water supply terrorism, or something to that effect. All right. Now we know that over the past few months, there's been quite a few train derailments all throughout the United States. You got a bunch of things happening, catastrophic things that are happening that can derail the economic system to what eventually collapse. All right. You got a lot of chicken farms being burnt down, a lot of warehouses being burnt down, a lot of train derailments, a lot of power plants being destroyed. So all this is happening because of what? Esau is sabotaging the resources and infrastructure of America. And guess why? Because so he can bring in his new plan, his new system. All right, which requires the digital footprint, which we know as Revelation 13, verse 16. All right. So this is all a sabotage. We're gonna get the definition of sabotage, and we're gonna read a little bit on this article, and we're gonna just throw some precepts in there and close out, man. All right. So it says train carrying hazardous materials derails in North Dakota. All right. A Canada Pacific train derailed on Sunday night, affecting 31 of its 70 cars and spilling petroleum used to make asphalt. All right. A train carrying hazardous materials derailed in North Dakota late on Sunday night in the latest toxic railway accident to hit the U.S. It said the incident happened less than 2 months after a train derailed near the Ohio-Pennsylvania border, causing a raging fire and leaking cancerous chemicals near the small town of East Palestine. All right, damn, cancerous chemicals. And I think them still people down there still messed up over that whole situation. I mean, they ought to be. It said the incident on Sunday involved the Canadian Pacific freight train that derailed around 11:15, according to initial reports, affecting 31 of 70 cars spilled cargo from derailment, including petroleum used to make asphalt. All right, and we're just going to keep skipping down. They're just going to talk a lot of it, cleaning up and all this BS. But let's read it. Let's continue to move around. The derailment in East Palestine earlier this year sparked an outcry over what critics call insufficient safety regulation of the transportation of hazardous materials. And you got to be qualified, extremely qualified to handle hazardous materials, man. All right, you can't just think this is a regular load, so to speak. You know, just carrying asphalt or dirt. Or tree logs. No, this is a hazardous material. You have to take extreme precautions. All right? People go to school for this stuff. It's not just carrying fucking milk, man. But then again, this is America, man. It says sensors on the track whose parameters were set by the private rail company Norfolk Southern failed to alert conductors in time that a car bearing had become wildly overheated, according to initial findings by the National Transportation Safety Board. All right, and I'm going to continue. All right, let's continue reading. The Norfolk Southern train derailed 38 cars, including 11 known to contain toxic materials, causing explosions, a fire, and a massive plume of smoke. The spilled cargo included vinyl chloride, a flammable chemical known to cause liver cancer. God damn. Man, this place is evil, man. It says rail officials concerned at the prospect of vinyl chloride exploding chose to burn off the chemical in a controlled fire. Nah, that's probably bullshit. Residents in them, because that creates smog in the air, smoke. People are still inhaling that stuff, man. This is in a residential area. It says residents in the immediate vicinity of the East Palestine derailment were ordered to evacuate in case of an explosion. All right, keep going. I want to get to that part when it goes into destroying water. There it is. It says in November, the utility company Xcel Energy said that about 400,000 gallons, 1.5 million liters of water tainted by tritium had leaked. This month's leak was caused after a temporary fix appeared to have failed. Company and government health officials say that residents shouldn't have any reason to be concerned. And what's also what happened in Philadelphia? They said the Philadelphia residents, they should drink bottled water. All right. I didn't get that article All right. I just want to culminate all these incidents that are happening, which is caused by what? Sabotage of the water system. All right. And you can kill people because people need water. What you need 3 days of it's 3 days of water to if you don't drink 3 day water for 3 days, you're gonna die, man. What is 7 days? It's probably longer than that if you don't eat, you know, and 3 minutes without oxygen, you're gonna die. I believe it's 3 minutes, you know. Well, sufficient oxygen, I should say. All right, so we're going to read what water supply terrorism is. All right, water supply terrorism involves acts of sabotage to a water supply system through chemical or biological warfare or infrastructural sabotage. Throughout military history and the history of terrorism, water supply attacks have been perpetrated by political groups intended to scare, cause death, or drought. Dog, this is everything that's happening right now. This is causing people to be scared. It's causing death and droughts. You got to pay for water down in California just if you want to water your grass, man. If you go over a specific amount that the state is giving you a requirement of or mandated, you got to pay extra money, man. This is hell that we living in, man. It's all types of droughts is happening. You got tornadoes, man. We're living in those times of unprecedented events that are happening. Esau is coming down with great wrath as pertaining to Revelation, the 12th chapter. So we're paying attention to these things, man. Just because you can drink some water and you got your water bottles, all right, you got your water that's stocked all up, man. Guess what? That's not enough, man. You know, that water's for the hopeful elect or for niggas that's going to kick in your door and take it. All right. Spooky times are ahead, man. And one way to kill off a lot of people is to destroy the water supply. All right. That happened a lot during, of course, these wars. World War I, the supplies, the food supply, the weapon supply. All you have to do is shut down supply and the whole operation shuts down. That's a military tactic, man. You shut down the supply. And I think they brought that up in the Geneva Conventions when in the 50s when they set up the Geneva Conventions that you can't do that anymore. You can't destroy supply chains and stuff like that. That was going on during World War II. I believe they shut that down. I have to look more into it. All right. So let's go into the definition of sabotage. All right. Esau is doing all this, man. It ain't some nigga that's some random Edomite. All right. Some Joe Schmo Edomite that's controlling these or your foreman that's controlling these power plants. No, man. Esau's getting up in there with his agents, man, and then they shutting shit down. All right. Or they got insiders. All right. Sabotage is deliberately destroy, damage, or obstruct something, especially for political or military advantage. Come on, man. All right. Now let's get into some precepts, man. Let's get the first one I had. Proverbs 4:16. It says, "For they sleep not," and it's talking about these damn devils, man. "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall." So Esau can't get no sleep unless he causes some damage, man. Especially to the children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Esau will stay up weeks, man, if it doesn't do no damage, if he don't go into Chicago O Block and drop off guns and drugs, man. Esau will rip his fucking hair out if he doesn't cause mischief to us, to the Israelites, man. All right? He doesn't go to sleep if he can't get a nigga woman to get a shmushmortion. Or you can't get a big black niggas the size of Magic Johnson to be a Momo, to put on a dress, man. All right? See, this is all the wiles of the devil, man. But you niggas play, y'all jump straight in bed with Esau. Y'all don't investigate what's going on. Y'all don't look at the prophecies that are happening. Y'all don't listen to the Lord's prophets, man. Y'all just think everything's hunky-dory, man. Because you still got electricity. You still got food, running water, electricity, Wi-Fi, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Side niggas, man. Side bitches. Y'all think everything is all hunky-dory, man. You know? But guess what? We're here to tell you it's not. You got an enemy, and his name is Esau. And guess what? These other heathens are your enemy too. Guess what? Niggas are your enemies, man. But y'all don't care about that. That goes above your head, man. It says, Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all that they dwell therein. It says, damn, here we go. This Esau. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. How he's destroying his people. So-called, we'll just say America. Since it's a melting pot, you got all types of nations. So Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, he's supposed to be a king instructing his people, which are inside the walls of America. All right. It says an unwise king destroyeth his people. He's destroying Edomites and the heathen nations, Israelites. But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. So Yahweh Shem Yahshua is controlling all this, man. And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable. Who is profitable? The Israelites, first and foremost, but Yahweh Shai, when his kingdom get ushered in. All right. That's a profitable king right there. Because guess what? There ain't going to be no derailments in the kingdom. There ain't going to be no toxic spills in the waters. There ain't going to be no shit on the sides or on the roads. There ain't going to be no deforestation. All right. There ain't gonna be no fucking climate weather changing devices to make it rain. All right. In the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. It says, bear not hatred to thy neighbor, for every wrong and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Psh, man, Esau, you guilty of all this, man. It says pride is hateful before the Most High, and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. And you Edomites are proud as hell. Thinking you're Most High, thinking you could change the weather, thinking you could change time, thinking you could change the ordinance of the Yahweh Shem Yahshai. That's pride, man. He says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Hey, man. So that's what's about to happen. You crackers about to translate this kingdom. And we're going to take it by force, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. The things that you guys have done on earth, you guys, your record is long, extremely long. There's things that we don't even know about. But the Heavenly Father got a long list. He knows everything that you Edomites has done. From the small all the way to the great, man. Everything, man. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he cast away his bowels. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. You damn Edomites, your whole kingdom's about to fall, man. You wicked ass physicians, you physicians of no value. But anyways, that's pretty much it, man. So you Edomites, man, y'all got a lot to pay for, man. Y'all got a lot to pay for. Because you guys are not just only destroying the people of Israel, you're destroying your own people. These train derailments are not a coinkydink, a coincidence, man. No, this is control. This is control. This is sabotage, man. This is to destroy a system that can kill, scare, and create destruction, man. So sooner or later, it's going to that's what's going to usher in the prophecies of 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, because it's going to be sedition among men. There's going to be a lot of turmoil, a lot of kicking in doors, told in Isaiah the 13th chapter, a lot of spoiling of women and kids. This is all a plan to employ Revelation 13 verse 16, man. All right. So that was a quick little lesson here out through the spirit. And I'm going to give all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakahak Dash. Double lines be to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace. peace, and salutations to the elders and Akim of GMS and men that are like them, that is pushing his word with truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect, wa bod babal.